Greetings. This is Joanna Rodriguez from Bilingual Christian Academy and Technology. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you for being here with us. But today it's an amazing day. Well, every day it's an amazing day when you have God in your heart. But today it's an amazing day. I have two people with me that I really can't wait to talk about them. Well, the first one you already know, which is Coach Rivera, our assistant director
Hello,
coach
hello,
here.
hello.
Giovanni Rivera, how's your day so far?
It's been good. Got here straight to go eat, so not mad at that.
Oh, then, yeah, you're in a better spot than many out there. Summer, so far, everything good? Getting ready for school year, for the new school year?
Getting ready, excited to we actually gonna have access to 24 hours to the gym,
Yes.
so we go get some shots up. So you think we had a good season? Kids gonna get better next year, so definitely.
Exactly. Of course. If God is in control, everything's going to get better. By the way, if you did not know it, you need to go check your Facebook because today we got the keys to our new facility. So we're excited. We're celebrating. And yes, we're nervous, of course. We can't wait to start doing amazing things there because we know that God is going to be bringing a lot of students that we're going to be able to shape, help, and take them out, get them out there prepared for real life, which is what we usually do here. Now, somebody else, I met somebody else these days. His name, I know, is Coach Bruce. Don't ask me his last name, but he will tell us in a minute. But he's right here with us today, and I would love for you guys to know him, even though I think that most of you know him better than me. But, Coach Bruce, thank you for being here today.
Hi, how's everybody doing today?
Amazing.
Good.
Amazing.
Good. I'm happy to be here at BCAT. I'm looking forward to this interview as well. And it's a good opportunity for young student athletes to come to this school and learn different aspects of the educational part that you guys are offering here, and with the new building that you guys are, the new building that you guys are just opening up.
You were there earlier today, right?
Yes, I had the chance to experience the look around, check the school out, and the opportunity and the vision that you guys have going forward. I see the vision.
Did you visualize it prior to it, or?
Oh no, previous years, working with Coach Gio, I saw the facilities you guys have, and it's a big upgrade. It's a tremendous upgrade. I think this is a great opportunity for more student athletes to come to your school, and diversify even more. And it's a great opportunity on what you guys have to offer at BCAT.
That's
as
what
well.
an amazing God does.
Yes. God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good. So you have been working together before.
Yes, Me and Gio has worked together. Well, not this year, but 2 years ago, we worked together to, like I said, we work with these student athletes and give them the opportunity to take them on a circuit and give them,
I'm curious now, what circuit did you guys work together in? Because I know you've been everywhere, so.
So we played on the Made Hoop circuit, and we also we played on the New Balance P32 and the New Balance P32 circuit as well. So we had tremendous success in our first partnership there last year, pretty much last year. We did well. We won the junior P32.
Nice.
We lost in the championship game of the 15U last year. Our other 15U finished in the Final Four, and our 17U finished in the Final Four. So
Not bad at all.
No, not bad at all for first time partnership, and we did a good job of working together and making sure these guys were trained the right way, the proper way that they need to be trained, and we're looking forward to maybe looking forward to the future and doing something here at BCAT.
What, did you just hear that? Jot that down. Maybe doing something here at BCAT. So if you want to continue knowing about Coach Bruce, you need to come here to BCAT. Well, he has another business that he's going to be talking about because I heard you're doing amazing things on your own.
Yes, I am as well. We actually we're the first year of us opening up our own academy. It's called the Pure Basketball academy. It's
Nice.
right now we're tailored towards post grad, but we're looking to bring in the high school part and the middle school part as well. So just to branch off into, like I said, it's all about the student athlete. Give them the opportunity to enhance their skills, enhance education,
Yes.
and that's the main part. The academic part of it is so they can excel and help these kids get to college, whether it's girls on the girls side or the boys side. So
Exactly.
um, and just helping them build.
Because it's not only the basketball part. I mean, that's part of it, but the other 50%, I think I see it that way, 50-50. I mean,
Right, yeah, it's academics is key because academic open up the door for you
exactly.
to get scholarships and better opportunities for you to excel in life. Because there's life after basketball or life after any type of sports. So as long as that you can do academically well, then there's no reason why you can excel in the real world.
I definitely agree. Here at BCAT, that's one of our priorities. I mean, Coach Torres can tell us a little bit more. Every time we find a student that's failing, that's struggling with
Mm-hmm.
core classes, we decide to give them extra time, work with them one on one, and let's stop the practices until you get back on track, so you don't get distracted. But what is it your opinion about academics and basketball when it comes to a school? How should it be balanced?
Yeah, I mean, I tell my son, like, obviously he got a girlfriend now.
Oof.
So
Oh,
I tell him first is school, second is basketball, and third is a girlfriend. That's what I tell him directly. If you change the order, we're gonna have a problem, and we do. I mean, constantly he want to go out with his girlfriend, plans that Friday I'm gonna go out. And I'm like, did you plan to practice this whole week? Because he put excuse he didn't go to practice. So so I kind of put pressure on that because I tell him if you don't got the academics, you can't really get into basketball. You can't really
that is
get
truth.
um a scholarship or anything
Scholarships, yep.
with a lower GPA. Some schools that ask even higher GPAs to get into. So it kind of opened a lot of doors for other athletes.
So that should be the number one thing for you if you're an athlete and you're truly thinking and pursuing basketball or any other sport uh, further. You need to make sure that your academics are on point. It sounds like it's just a story, but when we have coaches that I don't know, they're interested in any of our students, the first thing they do, they request the transcripts.
That is actually correct. As being a former college coach, as a former college coach, the first thing we ask for is their that how are their grades, how is their character, how are they as a
Exactly.
person. That's you want to know what you're getting. You want to know what type of family you're getting to coming into your program, and that's key. If you're a good person, if you're a good student, everything else falls into place. Just like in the job market, is sometimes if you know the details of the job, then it's easy for you to do that job
Exactly.
as well. So and that's like I said, character is a big part of it as well. Your character and your belief and what you believe in, and be respectful. And that's the other aspect of it, being respectful for what you do as well. Being respectful can go a long way, and people will willing to help you be successful.
I definitely, you see, those are things that sometimes athletes and students they oversee. There, it's like it's not important as far as I have the skills,
Right.
but it all comes together like a packet. I mean, you need to have that. And I don't know if you paid attention, Coach Bruce. What's your last name, Coach?
My last name is Coach Hicks.
Oh,
So it's Bruce Hicks. Um, like I said, I'm the director, executive director for Pure Basketball, the executive director of Pure Basketball Academy as well. Like I said, we started this. I started my program 17 years ago. We were based out of New Jersey, and then we branched off into Florida.
ooh. So,
So we expanded. So like I said, we are big up in the Northeast, and now we're coming big in the Southeast. So
amen.
everybody beware, we're coming. And I said that 2 years ago, and we're here.
Ooh.
So, you know, I'm on
Jot
everybody's
that
heels.
down.
I'm on everybody's heels. Just
So,
from that area. So like I said, we're trying to expand. expand. We're doing well on the boys side. Now we're expanding to the girls side as well. Pure basketball sapphires. So that's
Nice.
so we're gonna be a one stop shop for everybody. We like I said we offer financial literacy classes where we're teaching our young student athletes how to manage their money.
Very good.
With the climate of NIL deals is coming, so we have a sports agency. Everything is all entitled into the program. So if you need help with the NIL negotiation, we have it here at Pure Basketball, and sports training, and like I said, and the partnership that we're looking to do with BCAT, with they have cinematography here, they have music, they have all types of programs
Yes.
here that's going to help the student athletes. And like I said, the diversity of BCAT is here. So don't just be scared by what the name is.
Exactly.
They're looking for all student athletes of all different backgrounds and all demographics. Well,
Exactly.
bcat.com. Check out the webpage. Check out the Facebook page. Check out the Instagram page, and then you'll see. Like I said, school starts soon.
Yes.
If you're looking to enroll, listen. This is the place for your student athlete. This is places for. I forgot.
My
Also,
God.
they also have music. They have dance class too. They have
Oh, yes,
dance.
we do.
Chess. And
And
chess.
They have
chess.
chess. So if your child is interested in those things, that's here. And then I think pretty soon they're gonna have baseball. And
Amen for that.
Yes, and they're gonna have volleyball that's coming soon.
Yes, that's
It's
coming now.
this year. Also, and then there's other sports related programs that they will have here, and then other academic programs that we'll have here as well. So
And just yesterday, we found out we're going to start soccer as well
Oh,
this year.
see,
So,
so-
you see?
this, the school is growing big time. So
So,
like I said, I've been dealing with them for the past 2 years, and within the past 2 years they have grown each year. So
Yes.
with them getting a new facility, they have a lot of open seats.
We
So-
do. And one is yours. You, the one that's watching, one is yours.
So come on and enroll. Hit the link. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Subscribe to the Instagram page. Like I said, follow them on Facebook, and also follow Pure Basketball on
Yes.
Facebook. Facebook, you can follow Pure Basketball on Instagram. Our New Jersey page is Pure Basketball. Our Florida page is Pure Basketball South. You can follow us on Twitter as well. And you can also follow us on YouTube, Pure Basketball on YouTube as well. So
We did not pay for that announcement. That was amazing. He did an amazing announcement of BCAT prior to doing his. But I loved it. Thank you. So it's Pure Basketball South.
Pure Basketball South, yes, for Florida. Yes,
For
Pure
Florida.
Basketball, yes, Pure Basketball South, and then you got the Pure Basketball Academy. Pure
Nice.
Basketball Academy FL. That's our academy page as well. So
And if you want to know a little bit more where they come from, then they can go to Pure Basketball.
yes,
the original.
purebasketball.net. Purebasketball.net is our website. So if you're interested in learning more about the academy or our AAU program or developmental programs, you can go to purebasketball.net.
That's amazing. I think he said it better than us.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Look, I got some experience.
Yes, definitely. No, but you used to be a college coach, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So everything he said there, it really matters. I mean, take notes on what he said. Make sure that you're going towards that direction, because it's not coming from me or from Coach Gio. It's coming from an actual person that had the privilege of being a coach in college. And right now he's just separated a little bit just to do his business.
Yes, just separate. It's a little time off, but the goal is, and the plan is always to be back on the college sidelines. So God has a plan for me,
Yes.
and I'm trusting Him and making sure that when it's my time, it's my time. I can't rush the process.
Exactly.
And like I said, we tell the kids.
I apologize for that. That was me.
We tell the kids that.
Now they're gonna kick me out of the room just because of my cell phone. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Oh my
we,
God.
we tell the kids trust the process, so I got to trust the process as well. And then, you got to trust the people around you, as long as you have good people around you, everything will go well. You know, so
No, no, no. I lost track for a minute there because they just gave me that look because of my phone. I am sorry for that, but you see, we're live here.
yes,
But no, coach, I really, really appreciate you coming here and talking to the students because believe it or not, I know this has been said in many platforms and we usually talk about this, but when it comes from an actual college coach, they tend to pay more attention. And
correct.
it's good for them to know what to expect, what's going to be expected from them. So when they start this new school year, if they were not focused, they can go back into it
Right.
and they can make sure that they're working towards the right
Goals.
goals,
Yes.
exactly, towards the right goals.
So you want to they want to make sure they have all their core courses from high school, especially when they want to be able to pass NCAA clearinghouse when they're ready to graduate from high school. So what the climate of the way college basketball is now. So like I said, some kids going to have to go a different route. Every kid is not going to play Division One basketball.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
Yes.
So
yes.
if
yes,
you have
yes.
if you have that goal of playing Division One basketball, you have to do a real assessment of where you fall at, and you have to go to a Division One college practice, and see where you will be able to fit in, or you go Division Two college practice, or Division Three, or NAIA or JUCO, and then you'll find out where you actually are, and find where
that's a
where
very
your
good
skill
advice.
set is. So if you do that and you go find out where your skill set is at, you gotta be truthful with yourself. If you're not truthful with yourself, then you're gonna always be in the delusional your own bubble, own world.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so
You've
and
seen
that's
many
and
of
that's
those,
and
huh?
that's all sports. That's just
Yes.
all sports across the board, not just basketball. I'm just talking basketball because that's more of what I'm in tune with and then what I'm detailed about. But all aspects of sports, even in the job world, you got to know where you fit in that. And if you
Exactly.
don't know where you fit in that, then it's not going to work for you because now it's like you're trying to put, trying to fit yourself into a certain situation that you shouldn't be in. That's all.
Wow. Would you add something to that, Coach Rivera?
That same thing I say in the lower level in high school. Like if you don't like, I put you in a team. If you don't like it, dominate there, and I'll put you up. You always got the chance to show your talent. But everybody want to be the top guy until you meet other top guys, and then now you get to evaluate where you really got to be at.
Yeah, that's correct. Everybody want to be big dog until it's time to be big dog. So,
Exactly.
yeah, and that's the same thing we talk about when we picking kids to go on the circuit, like that's we call that the real world out there. So
Yes.
once they get on that road and they realize this what you did in state is not totally different what you do out of state. It's a different world out there. It's a different type of talent scale. Some of these kids are hungry.
Yes.
Some of these, this is their way of getting out of their situation. And what you do local is what you do local. But if you can do it on a national stage, then that means you got a special talent.
Amen for that. Yeah. And we've seen some of those, but we've also seen those that they're in a bubble, they just can't see the reality. And when you face the reality, some of them get frustrated, some of them can't handle it. But if they do what you just said, just go out there, give it a try so you know where you can fit. And it's not being negative, it's actually a call for them to realistically evaluate themselves and see in which areas they need to work harder.
That's correct. That's actually absolutely. You hit that spot on right there. Evaluate where they stand. So you want to evaluate where I need to work on my weaknesses,
Exactly.
and work on my strengths. So, and like I said, but sometimes it's the kids, but sometimes it's more of the parents. Some of the parents are more delusional than anything. Some they don't want to hear the truth sometimes, so they run away from the truth and run to someone that's going to lie to them and to baby them or coddle them. So we have to get away from the coddling point, and allowing these young athletes to run through the fire and deal with adversity.
Yes.
Adversity only makes you stronger. So, and if if the kid can't deal with adversity, and every time adversity hits, you pick him up and move him somewhere else, or you help him out so he can be able to fend for himself. So it's like when it's a baby. You tell him not to touch something that's hot, but eventually when he's gonna touch it was hot, then he'll learn from that. So
No, and if you keep on having the same test, you keep on failing it, you're gonna have to take it over and over and over rather than just understanding the areas that you need to change with your athletes at home as a parent, and understanding the areas you need to accept as well, and just continue, and you'll see that there's going to be growth. But when you just denied everything the coach tells you, every advice, and you take it the wrong way, and you're not mature enough to be able to sit with your athlete or your student and explain to them in a wording that they will probably understand better, not as rough as the coaches, but going with the same train of thoughts and the same point of view, so they truly understand that it's not that the coach wants to hold them back, but it's that the coach is seeing something that probably you as a parent can't see.
right, right. No, you're absolutely right. You got to take off your parent blinders.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I like that.
As Dr. Irwin would say, take off your your blinders. So shout out Dr. Irwin. So yes, you got to take those blinders off and understand. Just you got to see for what it is. If your kid need work, and you got to put the work in. It's all about the work that you put in. And that's just if your kid wants to play college basketball or high school basketball, middle school basketball, he has to put the work in. As long as you put the work in, you'll see the upside of it, the success of it.
Isn't that the same problem where I mean, everything we've been talking about also relates to the reclassification issue, because it's becoming an issue right now.
So it's good and it's bad because you got to reclass for the right situation.
Exactly.
Right. Reclass is not for everybody.
I agree.
Because if put like this, if your child is not going to go over 6 feet or over 6'3", 6'4", I don't see the reason to reclass. Especially if he doesn't put the work in when he reclass. So if the kid is going to put the work in and get stronger and be committed to what he's doing, don't let the kid make the decision if he wants to reclass, because if the parent's making a decision, sometimes it could be the wrong decision. You're putting your kid in the wrong situation. And then some kids, they got to reclass because they got to do it academically, just to catch up, because they're a little behind. So there's all different types of aspects of reclassing that you have to look at. Some athletes do it to get stronger, to work on their skill set, because they might be younger. That's and they're about to go into high school at an early age. Some kids going to high school at 13 years, 14 years old. But if they're going into high school at 15, now your body's more mature. So and some of these kids haven't matured yet. Girls mature faster than boys.
Oh, always.
So it's better sometimes the boys, like I said, some kids have learning disabilities or whatever aspect it is. So the reclassing is good for that type of situation.
But you mentioned something key there. You spoke about the height and some qualities that you should take into consideration before reclassifying.
Correct.
Because, the problem I've seen these days is not actually the student, our parents, that the reality. Hey, you can look back and see that inheritance,
Right, yes.
And you still want them to reclass, and you're like, but he's going to be wasting 1 year of his life.
Yeah, but so it all depends, though, especially like there's guards that come a dime a dozen. So you got to make sure that if you're a guard or point guard or shooting guard, you have to put in the work if you're going to reclass, especially if you're going to reclass. So that's the biggest aspect of it. It's just like I said, guards come a dime a dozen, and you have to really, really, really work to get to that top slot, and you got to be athletic. If you're not athletic, and the athleticism separates Division I and Division II basketball. Like I said, there's some guys that's missed the opportunity on the Division II on the two level that can play Division One, but because they wasn't athletic enough to play Division One basketball. That's the separation between Division One and Division Two. You know, you might be skilled, very skilled, but those type of situations happen. I guess like there's guys that skilled on the Division Three level, but they're not athletic enough. They can score the ball, they can play defense, but they're not athletic enough to play on that Division One level. But they still, like I said, everybody has their own path. And if you create your own lane, you follow your own path, and you believe in what you can do, you can make it from anywhere. So if you can play it, just play the sport, they'll find you, no matter what. You just gotta put the work in. And when the spotlight comes out and it shines on you, that's when you gotta have your biggest game, biggest game as possible, and just showcase your talent, what you're capable of. You get one shot. You get 15 minutes of fame. That's what they say. 15 minutes of fame. This is your 15 minutes of fame. So showcase what you can do, you know, against the top talent. So especially when you get on that level, you know. But like I said, it don't make a difference what sport it is.
Exactly.
Right. So showcase what you can do, your best talent.
That's very wise. I mean, and those are advices that our parents need to hear, not only our students. You need to be aware of that. There has been some changes, by the way. How does that new rule of the 5 years affects our college, your high school students?
It
Especially
actually
in reclassification.
it actually helps because now the older guys have to leave college. They were the main problem. So because guys were trying to stay for 6 years, so trying to stay for 7 years.
Unbelievable.
So they was
24 is old.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying. So what they're trying to do.
In my times, we wanted to finish and go to college and have a career already.
well, again.
Don't ask about those times.
Again, like I said, with the NIL money that they have out here, these kids are trying to get as much money as they possibly can pay. You know. You get a free education as well, but you still getting money to play the sport that you love to do. But you, like I said, it's a 1-year contract. Each year you have to show and prove that you're capable of getting this money. You know, the better your performance is, the more money you can get. So, if like I said, if these kids start on a lower level, you know, kids are moving up levels because now you're looking. That they're in the transfer portal. So the transfer portal, you can, you know, they can put you at the transfer portal. You can move up to Division 2. You can move up to Division 1, and start getting NIL money. But the most important part of it is just, like I said, putting the work in. And now the older guys, they're being pushed out. You can't stay there no longer. So if you in the reclassing part of it is, if you're 19 years old, that's when your clock starts.
Sure.
Right. So your clock starts at 19. So, you know, you have some guys that are doing.
Jesus, I've seen some guys in some schools here in Central Florida that they're hitting the 20s already.
Right, exactly.
And you still see them in a SIAA tournament playing for high school, and you're like, okay, are we truly helping them?
Yes and no. Well, so being that the rules in place now everybody knows it can even.
They're gonna kick you out of the room because of your phone. It wasn't me now.
It's an even playing field. So it's an even playing field now. So now, like I said, no more 20-year-old or 21, 19, 21, 20 kids out in high school basketball. You know, unless they're in a post grad or prep school. So now those kids get an opportunity to play high school basketball, or those kids get an opportunity to play college basketball. So, like, now college is going to start recruiting high school again with the 5-for-5 rule. So that makes everything better.
I mean, it shouldn't be 20. 20 is not illegal, right? Unless you go be 20 the last year.
Well, it's supposed to be technically 19. So 19
is the age.
And then you gotta
turn 19 after the school year starts. So pretty much in September, if you got a late birthday in September, the reclassification helps you there because now it's a certain situation. So, but still at 19, you still can't go to a regular high school. You have to go to a prep school.
Can you repeat that again?
Can
please repeat that again?
At 19, you can't go to a regular high school. You have to go to a prep school.
Are you sure you didn't want to say you shouldn't?
Yeah, well, hey, some people do, some people don't. You know, it's to each his own. So make sure.
But it's
Yeah,
actually, I mean, is the students gonna get affected though if they're accepted in after the 19 years old? Because now they're wasting one
correct.
of their college years in a
Yes,
high school. I'm sorry, my chair keeps on coming down,
that's a,
and I'm the shorter over here. I don't play basketball.
Fine, it's okay.
yeah, yes. That's it's yeah. They do, but like I said, every year the rule changes. So we don't know how long this rule will be in place.
That's another thing. We don't know. They
Right.
keep on changing.
Exactly. So you don't know how long this rule is going to be in place. So we figure it out that way. So like I said, the NIL money is there. They're gonna they're trying to put a cap on a certain or make them an employee or make them part of a union. So it's just they're just trying to figure out the dynamics so it doesn't get too crazy.
Now you spoke about money. Is it legal for a high school to pay a student to play for them?
Uh, so that's why I call it NIL money. So because legal, so
Ooh.
it's a catch-22.
Yes, it is.
Catch-22 with it. But yes, in the state of Florida, the state of Georgia, certain states you can get NIL money. High school students can get NIL money. So it's like I said, it's name, image, and likeness. So they can. Back in the day, it used to be the brown paper bag. So now it's legal. It's legal transactions that you can make. So sometimes people have agents. The agents get a percentage of the NIL money. Just it all depends of it. And in college there's also NIL and it's collective. So you got to understand the difference between the two of them. So when talking contract and how you negotiating your NIL, so collective is totally something different.
We went into a delicate topic, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So you got to look over your paperwork the correct way and make sure the best way to do it is have an attorney or a lawyer look over your paperwork or someone that knows how to negotiate that. And don't try not to get no agent that's going to try to take 20% or 10%. Some agents are supposed to get more. I think no more than 7%. I think of your NIL deal. Don't quote me on it, but it's probably
There's
not.
someone's not taking notes saying.
Yeah. So like I said, they're paying $1 million for for centers and all different positions. They're playing certain positions, getting a certain amount of money. So, but
What do you think about that?
I think it's good. It's been a long time coming. Because kids have been going to school and they the NCAA has been making a whole lot of money, billions and billions of dollars off of these college athletes. And, from selling out arenas, selling their jerseys, just with their names on the back of them. So, yes, I think it's great for the kids to get paid. Go ahead and get paid. They're using you, without, put it like this, without sports, there's really no schools. You know what I mean? Because everybody's not going. Nobody wants to go to that school because of academics. Unless you're an Ivy League school. Now you go in there for academics. But any other college or university there is, even in high school, sports makes the university or the school.
Attractive.
So it attracts. Yes, you attract more. You attract more enrollment, right? And that's what they want. They want more enrollment. So if you're winning, everything all comes down to winning.
Exactly.
So
yes.
if you're winning, more kids want to come to the school. They want to support the program. Like I said, your boosters, your sponsors, everybody want to support your program when you're winning. If you're not winning, nobody wants. Nobody's coming around. Nobody knows who. You don't have any haters. You know what I'm saying? As me and Gio always say, you ain't winning, nobody hates you. So when you win
Sounds like a peaceful world, though.
Listen, we talk all the actual facts here. So if you're winning, everybody hates you. You're the most hated person. You know what I'm saying? But when you're losing, nobody wants
Doesn't
about
happen
you.
to us, man.
Nobody.
It sounds like a peaceful, perfect world, though.
Yeah,
Because we've been under fire for a while, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, listen, hey, it's gonna be more fire when it can fire in a few minutes. So,
Oh my God, Bruce, and you coming from New Jersey, right?
yes.
If you were to compare New Jersey's basketball or the way schools run there with the programs, sports programs, versus Florida ones, what would you say about that? What would be that comparison?
Um. Well, one, the facilities in Florida is is crazy. Some of these high schools is ridiculous. Um, the football fields, the stadiums, um, the gyms. Some of these gymnasiums are just second to none. The quality is totally different compared to New Jersey. But you do have some facilities in New Jersey, but down in Florida you have the land to build, and like I said, you have the backing too as well. So most of the schools are in New Jersey are state funded.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the money part of it is issue is different, and unless, like I said, if you're winning, then
Ooh.
everybody is willing to open up their checkbook or donate to the
They
program.
like you.
Right? Yes.
They like you.
They'll support the program. They'll support the school. That's a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not doing anything, or as like I said, or the kid will transfer. You'll have a local kid that has his local high school, but they're not good enough. They'll go to a Catholic school, or they'll go to a private school because the school is not doing that well successfully in that whatever that sport is. So you know you have a whole lot. So I'm gonna give you a prime example. So New Jersey doesn't have the tournament of champions, what is the state tournament. They done away with that. So, and within the last 2 years, 3 years, they've lost their best talent in the state of New Jersey to other states. That these kids are moving from. These kids are moving to go
Looking for
to
opportunities,
right.
yes.
These kids are moving to go to Mount Verde, Spiries. Actually, prime example, my nephew, he's going to IU United. So he's one of the top guards in the state of New Jersey in class of 2028. So he's leaving to go to Iowa United. It's just because that prime example, Michael Gordon, who won 2 state championships back to back out of Plainfield High School, he's going to Spivey's to play for Kevin Boyle. So it's the way of things are going right now. The democratic way of high school basketball, everybody's going to have their own league. Whereas they're building these super leagues. So I know BCAT is stemmed to play on the grind session this year.
Yes.
So which is a great opportunity. Like I said, again, I'm going to fall back to that again. It's a great opportunity for the student athletes to enroll here because the vision and the way they're going at BCAT is we want they want top notch athletes here. They want
Yes.
top notch student athletes here to bring in so that we can BCAT is going to be one of the top programs
Yes.
in Florida in the next 2 years. So
I
and-
need to fix that. We are one of the best programs. I walk by faith.
yes, exactly. So
And you mentioned something before that it's important, and I think that coming from you, it has a lot of weight because it's not the same. I'm Hispanic, and you mentioned being a bilingual school. Sometimes they hear bilingual
Correct.
Christian Academy, and they think that it's just a school for Hispanics.
correct, right. So so BCAT is just not for Hispanics. Like I said, it's all for all demographics or the diversity. We have African American here. You have Caucasians here. You have Indians here. They're all here. So it's like a melting pot,
Yes.
and that's what you want your school to be, a melting pot to offer different backgrounds and ethnicities to the student athletes that are here. You don't want to get discouraged by the name. You know,
Exactly.
bilingual is good to learn different languages, right? That's what a bilingual
Yes.
means. You're
Exactly.
you're multi-language, so that's what you want to understand. That's what you want to learn. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with you. You're already in school. That's part of your curriculum anyway. You can learn Spanish, French, what other languages? Hebrew. Those are all the languages that you can learn.
Yes.
So why not come to a school that offers that has it in the name, bilingual? Right? You know what I
Yes.
mean? So.
There's
So exactly, and also, like I said, you have bilingual that helps you. If you can speak multiple languages, you can get a job.
Yes.
So they got to look at it from that
Yes.
aspect of it. So.
I don't remember who was the one that said it, but he used to say one language sets you up for the future. However, two languages open a lot of doors along the way.
Yes, yes.
So whenever you have the opportunity to learn a second language, do it. It doesn't matter if it's Spanish, I don't know, Hebrew, whatever language, Portuguese. Just do it because as he said, these days, when you go out there to reality and you start searching for jobs, the fact that you can speak more than one language gives you advantage over other people.
Correct. Yes. And then, like I said, soon within the next 6 months, we're gonna be taking international students.
So, hey,
So-
jot that down. You see, you found out about that here today
Yeah.
at our BCAT podcast here with Coach
Hicks.
Bruce, because I can't say his last name.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So Hicks. Yes.
Hicks.
So like I said, and the international part of it too. That's what, like I said, the door's gonna be open for that. So listen, I'm gonna say this again.
Ooh, wait. Listen to this and record this.
I'm gonna say this again. BCAT will be one of the top schools in the state of Florida in the next 2 years. International students, they are waiting for you. They want you. BCAT.com, right?
Yes, and
There you go.
BCAT School at
BCAT.
Bilingual Instruction.
There you go. That's it.
And if you want to follow our YouTube channel where we have, oh my God, over 20-something thousand followers because we always put amazing things there, you need to go to BCAT Sports in YouTube and follow us. Right, Coach Rivera?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it. Ready?
Oh, there you go.
listed above,
Yep. That's our YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's YouTube, BCAT Sports. In there, you will find a lot of us. And also, you'll be able to see our new facilities. Hey, make sure that you call us today to 407-530-4227. Make sure that you go to our webpage, which is bcatschool.com. And I want you to select on that green spot where it says enrollment process. You select that and you will be taken to your online application, which is located on the orange side of the page. Make sure that you complete that application, and one of our best enrollment personnel is going to be calling you and guiding you through the whole process, okay? So if you want to be part of the best private school here in Central Florida and the one to come, one of the best in the state, you said, right?
That's right.
Okay,
That's
you
right.
need to come here to BCAT, to Bilingual Christian Academy and Technology. Hey, I hope you like this program. Coach, thank you for being with us.
And I got a special
Oh,
announcement.
here we go.
Special announcement. I'm taking my talents to BCAT.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm here. Come on over.
Oh my God.
Enroll. Let's go. Let's get it going, guys. Let's enroll. Starting today.
If you were waiting just for a little push, there you got it. Not from me, not from Coach Rivera, not from Coach Torres, which is not here today, by the way, but from Coach Bruce. Hicks.
Yes.
You see, I got it.
So we looking for middle school. We're looking for high
Middle
school,
Yes.
and we're looking for international students.
Middle school, high school, and international. And actually, this year we're going to be working also an elementary league,
Ah,
right?
There you go.
Man.
So the
Right?
babies.
Okay, we'll be back with more of that.
Yes. So the
Little
babies.
by little,
Come
little by
on,
little.
let's start them early.
Yes. And remember that this year we also opened pre-K. So if you have a toddler 4 years, bring him over. Or bring her over. We're ready to work with you. Hey, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you, Coach Bruce. And Thank you, Coach Rivera, as always. I don't let you talk that much, I know.
That's
right?
fine. I'm here to support. I'm a support guy.
Yeah, Mr. Bellis is on the controls today. If not, he will be saying, "Are you gonna let me talk?" But hey, thank you for being here with us today. If you have any questions about BCAT, about anything that Coach Bruce has just expressed here, if you need guidance for your athletes, I want you to know that whether you come to BCAT or not, whether you go to Pure Basketball or not, we're here to help you, to orientate you. I have our coaches, Coach Rivera, Coach Torres, Coach Rojas. I also have this amazing gentleman I met the other day, but I know he's been related to BCAT many years before. I just didn't have a chance to meet him. And as you can see, he's very knowledgeable. So go ahead and visit his site, which is Pure Basketball South. Got it?
Yes, that's our Instagram page. Pure Basketball South is the Instagram page, and purebasketball.net is our website. So,
there you go. So if you have more questions about that process in high school, that transition from high school to college, he is a great resource. And I know that just like us, he's here to help you achieve your goals. Further than bringing you to a specific school or in a specific program, we want you to be successful. Okay? So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure that you like, that you share, that you follow us, and that you enroll into Bilingual Christian Academy BCAT School. Okay? Have a blessed day, guys. God bless you.
have a good one.
Let's go.